I would like to tell you the story of Ms. Diya. She is 11 years old living with her mother, who is single as her husband died 2 years ago. She is a sweet little girl with long hair and large round eyes who likes to play with her baby sister of 5 years. She helps her mother, Radha, with her housework as the mother leaves for work as a housemaid in 3 different houses on one day to make up for her expenses. Ms. Diya was playing with her baby sister on a hot sunny day when her baby sister suddenly fainted and was lying in front of the house. Ms. Diya trying to wake her up but with no result, and she started crying and calling out to others to come to help her, but no one was at the site. Ms. Diya lifted her sister and tried to walk towards the neighboring house, but after 2 steps she could not carry her. She called out to the neighbors, and Mr. Rahim, who heard her cries, came running to her and took her baby sister in his arms and carried her to the auto stand. They took the child to the hospital, where the doctors looked at the child and gave a grim look at Mr. Rahim. The sister took a lot of blood and sent for investigations. Mr. Rahim contacted Ms. Diya's mother, who came immediately. The doctors called her mother and informed her that she has a rare blood disease for which there is no cure, and she may survive only up to her 13th birthday, and told to avoid playing in the sun. Mrs. Radha came to the side of Ms. Diya and gave her a pinch, asked, "Why were you playing in the sun? I told you Meena is not well, and she has a condition which doctors do not know how to treat." Ms. Diya, feeling sorry for her mistake but wanted to know more, so she asked in her childhood innocence, "Why, Mama, the doctors do not know how to treat her? Why should Meena suffer because the doctors cannot treat?" The old doctor with his students was going for rounds, heard this innocent question and walked up to Ms. Diya and sat down next to her and said, "Ms. Diya, doctors do not know the treatment for many diseases in this world, as many have questions like you have. Many doctors want to find answers to these questions, but the world is such that there is no encouragement for medical research, which is expensive and time-consuming, and funding is required for doing these things." Ms. Diya opened her big round eyes and did not understand anything the doctor had said, but within her mind, she wanted to become a doctor and do research. After 20 years Ms. Diya became a doctor and started researching to find a treatment for her late sister's disease, but things were not easy getting permission for setting up a research lab. The financial expense of buying instruments and equipment were high. She decided to drop this idea and go for work so that she can make money for doing research. But she met the doctor who treated her younger sister and told her problem. The old doctor listened to her problem and told her, "Ms. Diya, I was like you, and I wanted to become a researcher, but due to the cost, I had to go for work and never got time for research. Do not lose your heart to do research, as it is the best way to save millions of people who have no hope." The doctor took out his book and wrote something on it, tore it and gave it to Ms. Diya. She took the paper and looked at it. It was a check for 20 lakhs rupees. Her round eyes filled with tears and told the doctor, "Sir, I do not know how to thank you. Research has been my passion, but without your help, it would have been impossible for me to do it." The old doctor said, "I do not want you to become like me, but to make a difference in this world." Ms. Diya became one of the most significant contributors to research and made it her full-time passion to change the world health. She found treatment for her late sister's disease, which has saved many children from this dreaded disease.